Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. Jacob of Paradox Multimedia here. I forgot I still have my glasses on. And welcome back to another stream. Back once again with the crew, the Oomers. Everyone say hi. For some reason, that's not working either. Why on earth is that not working? Discord, active, monitor. It's the greatest streamer of all time, Paradox MM. Not really. Especially when for some reason Discord it's not showing anyone talking. Go to audio sources here. It's audio properties. What the heck? Discord properties. Discord.exe. General. Oh, is it because I'm not just... Hang on. Discord. Okay, is it working now? No. Still not.
Nice and fancy and stuff.
Okay. For some reason, I just had to reassign the program, even though it's still Discord. That's weird. Anyhow, now you should be able to hear everyone. And there we go. Alright. Rip PS. Alright, so now that everything's been heard, let's turn on the game volume.
Get him.
Okay, that's working fine. I don't.
He did.
He needs some milk.
Alright, so what are we stripping down here?
We're flattening this out.
Okay.
And hop on the server. I don't remember where I was. Oh, I was just standing outside. That's a safe place to come back to.
Also, I need cobblestone to finish a roof anyway, so...
Let me see if I can get... Friends are insanely loud. Let me turn down.
E.
No.
E.
How does that sound? I'm still getting used to this new plugin. Lets me directly, like, tell it what audio source. Like, it lets me pick a program and set that as a separate audio source instead of just using desktop audio and having everything coming through the one channel.
Oh look, iron.
If I went into studio mode, would it let me better? Okay, if I go into studio mode and like I choose like,
Ew, gravel.
no, it won't let me do that, will it? I was hoping studio mode would allow me to like have two different things going at once, like, instead of having.
With how much iron we have, we should totally like build a minecart system to the lower reaches of our mine, so we can get back and forth.
I was gonna try and use my stream playlist on YouTube, but that's not gonna work, so I gotta open up Media Player and just use that stream playlist.
I like how we're all ready to go. And Jacob's still doing stuff.
Yes.
Usually it's one of us that are still working on stuff.
Baby.
Change things a little bit. Okay. Blue, let me know if it sounds alright. I just turned the music down a little bit and turned Discord up. So everyone should be a bit louder than the music.
Are we too loud before?
You were loud because I had Discord's volume like all the way up. I turned it down, so now you're not as loud. That way you guys don't have to adjust your audio. Find it to be mutually beneficial.
What do you mean? I don't like doing stuff.
Yeah. I have everything pretty comfortable. Don't really want to change it.
So what are we starting with down here?
We're kind of flattening the mine out. Or at
Okay.
least we're flattening like a plateau out so we can build whatever down here.
Okay.
I was thinking we could totally, so with all the iron we have, we could like build a minecart system all the way down to our bottom half of the mine where all the stuff is.
How much iron do we have?
We also have a mine shaft, so that eliminates the need for rails.
That's true.
So we would really only need some powered rails and some mine carts.
Has anyone actually been mining redstone? Oh, I guess we do have some redstone. We should be fine.
I got some.
I was gonna say, I've been avoiding redstone just kind of out of habit. So we got a stack of iron. We got about a stack of uncooked iron in this chest.
I just got some from this area.
I'm gonna cook
We also
that
should find
raw stuff.
a way to get up and down, like into the hole.
I mean,
Ladders? Or...
we could make elevators.
We could do that because we have the nether.
We would need to find kelp, but I think there's an ocean nearby, so that's not too big of an issue.
I can
Yeah.
do that. I'm on it.
I've got
Alrighty.
some. We should have some like soul sand or whatever, shouldn't we?
We do
From our last journey.
Somewhere.
I don't
There's
see
mini critters
any.
on the way to the ocean.
I don't see any soul sand. I've got soul soil, but will that work? Or does it have to be soul sand?
I don't know.
And we've got a magma block, so that one's covered. But
Yeah.
and it shouldn't be too hard to go run in and get some soul sand.
Maybe like a minute.
Before I do that, let
Whatever.
me chuck this iron in the furnace.
So what are we building down in this hole?
You were talking about like a town sort of thing. So
We could do kind of like a mini
Sounds
town.
good.
We'll
Okay,
have like
cool.
each have our own little shack or something.
maybe. Oh yeah, we're right on soul sand here. So
Nice.
Done this.
oh, I'm wearing soul speed. I'm like, why am I running on this? Oh right, because I can.
Sand.
Sandic.
Oh no, Snatic.
Snatic, yes.
I'm gonna put a copyright on that. That's when you Sonic OC.
Oh, I
Yeah.
went into the wrong. I went into
Do
the
not
wrong.
steal.
I went into the wrong portal. Oh no!
Sonic?
Both of them
I'm not
are.
Sonic.
For some reason, both of them are sending me to the cave, which is weird.
Weird. You should break that portal down.
I don't have a diamond pick.
You don't need one.
Well, I would rather not use anything but a diamond pick on it.
Thought we were all masochists here.
Since it's a virtue.
Oh,
S-
I'll,
Speak for yourself.
I will use.
And I don't
my
know if that's a
bear
stream.
fist.
I don't know if that's a stream appropriate topic.
Minecrafticists.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, while I'm down here, it doesn't look like anybody's really explored this area. So I'll just go look for some stuff. See some unmined lapis.
Always use lapis.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that thunder sure is something, huh?
Nice weather we're having, huh?
Here, all the way down, like... I'm down at level 6. Finding a good amount of iron down here.
It's good because we need all the iron we can get.
Apparently this spot is right next to an aquifer. I don't think I have any doors on me. No, but I have materials to make doors.
I know like aquifers. Every time I hear
No, I don't want to make a chest. I want to make doors. I forgot you stream on Saturdays. Yeah, I do stream on Saturdays. Jump in the lava. No. Hey, I like the song. Thanks. I like
jump
this
in the
one too.
lava.
Yeah, that's my sister.
But you won't.
I won't intentionally jump in the lava, but don't threaten Kelsey with a good time.
Do it.
Don't do it!
I'll
Warm.
do it.
Don't do it!
I'll do it.
Flip.
You know,
Brandon.
Regular friends, don't jump. Best friend, do a flip.
Oh man,
Oh.
this is going on YouTube.
Eh. If Twitch doesn't bother about it, I don't know if YouTube will.
YouTube when anyone breathes. Demonetized.
Speaking of YouTube, I should be getting my microphone on the 25th.
Ow. Ow. Okay. Nice.
Ooh, so I can start doing that. I've got
It
a
would
couple
bring me
games
great
lined
joy, Paradox, if you did. Wow! Wow! Okay.
Didn't you get the snowball?
up. Yes, the ice, the plug and play variant.
That is
Good.
so old.
So I don't need all the
lol.
stupid drivers.
No.
What do you mean it's so old? Flip the YouTube, please.
That person right there, officer. Ow! You just pushed me off a ledge. How dare you?
I was gonna say instant.
Really? You're gonna shoot me with arrows now. Okay.
I mean, what
This
else
is
is
now
he
the
to
fight
shoot you
pit.
with? Minecraft doesn't have modern weaponry.
Well, if you have mods.
Oh, please, so dramatic. Okay, Emily. There's copper.
Yeah, with not have anything.
Brandon, remember SDKs?
And the four-wheeler.
Yes, the four-wheeler. That
Get my
actually
jokes
works
too
really well.
late. Well, sorry, I've explained to you that it's not a one-to-one thing with this. There's lag from it going from the internet
Yeah.
to Twitch,
Oh.
lag from Twitch to my internet, and then lag from
Twitch
the
has
internet to OBS. So it's
Twitch-
like there's no. I'm not exactly running off like 500 megabits per second download speed here,
You
Yeah,
can
and
think.
Twitch has a 3-second delay on it too.
which happens regardless.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
So be glad I'm getting to it like maybe 5 to 10 seconds late instead of freaking like 5 to 10 minutes late.
Because the best way to stream really is through Discord if you don't
Bazooka,
want
that's
any
what they can
delay.
use. My,
Discord's
sis-
got some pretty good.
my sister doesn't have Discord, and I would prefer if she's watching to talk in chat. Then it's
Yeah.
not like I'm staring at Discord instead of OBS. It's just easier that way.
No, it makes no sense because you're streaming on Twitch anyways. I'm just saying.
John
Discord
used to do that to me. He'd watch some of my streams when I first started, and I'd be like, "John, type in the chat." No. It's like, then stop talking to me while I'm streaming, please. Like it's distracting for people to watch me go from the game to this, then to Discord and back. And it's just annoying. Which one of you is closest to the house?
We're all in the pit, so.
No, I'm not in the pit. Don't.
Okay, me and Brandon are in the pit.
I'm in the ocean.
Okay, I just need to get out of this cave, so I will...
What's Kelp doing?
Oop, yellow.
Hello.
Be right back. I'm gonna message you on Discord a couple hundred times. Dang it, man. Stop spamming pineapples! I just lost the game. Are you happy now, Emily? You happy now?
Have to read
You just
that
took
one
us
every time.
all down. Thank you very much. We all just lost the game. Thanks.
That's how this game works.
You could not read them out loud. Just by yourself. One for the.
I could,
Fatality.
but I have to... I guess I don't have to respond to them, but it's... You know what? Whatever. I don't want to play anymore.
What I thought.
Okay.
Don't tell me how much kelp we need. 'Cause I'm about to get.
We really only need one, because we can grow it.
Okay, well I have 264 stacks, so aborting.
That's perfectly fine.
That is perfectly fine. I don't think we'll even need that much. I don't think we'll even need one stack to get all the way up.
Oh.
Because we just need
Wait, I
it.
have two.
We just need it to, like, fill up the water completely on the way up for it.
Yeah, we gotta turn all the water into blocks, and the kelp does that automatically.
So once you do that, we can place. We can break them and place the block at the bottom. That will affect the. I guess not necessarily the gravity. Like the soul sand will make it so we go up, and the magma block will make it so we go down.
Oh.
So now the question is, where do we want it?
Probably connected to the deck area of the house.
Yeah, something convenient. So I don't have to MLG water bucket every time.
Hi.
I just heard a growling child.
It's me.
Trying to strip this pillar
Why
down.
won't this open? There's something above that. Oh, it's 'cause I swear every single time ever since you had me switch to toggle for my shift key, I always end up hitting it, and when I'm in my inventory, if I hit it, it just leaves it on when I close my inventory, so then I
Ooh.
can't interact with anything.
We just found a raw block of copper.
Ooh, nice.
That was cool. Nice, Kelsey. Nice find. We were stripping this pillar down so we have a more area to work with.
Nice.
We're almost there.
See, I'm
Go find a raw
usually,
block of diamond.
ooh, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm usually iffy about changing the landscape of places when building just because I like the challenge of, like, keeping it natural, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of these pillars would be pretty cool to keep.
Yeah, I was just getting rid of the one off to the side.
Oh! Okay, that was almost bad.
So we have more room to work with down here.
Yeah. It's like we could have some stairways or whatever, like catwalks going across. Makeshift rope bridge looking sort of things, that'd be cool.
I mean, I could use the campfire technique that I learned today.
Yeah, that's
where
actually
you
what I was
use
thinking of.
campfires. Yeah, I use campfires to make it look like logs.
Yeah.
I did that today on this other server that we run.
On the community one?
Yeah, I made like a little fishing dock.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, oof.
What'd you do?
I heard a crunch from Kelsey.
It was my.
The pickaxe.
It's a shovel. Fine.
Oh, just the shovel, okay.
Not important.
So what's a block that we have a ton of? Up at the
Cobblestone.
house? Because I want to go to that one aquifer and start trying to build a way down there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
For some reason, there's like 4 cauldrons that won't fill completely in my lava generator. I'm not sure why.
Weird.
There's also one part that's flowing that I don't know how to fix. But it shouldn't be affecting it that
Very
much.
carefully.
Yes.
I will treasure your wisdom. The one thing I hadn't considered.
Kind of excited to start the YouTube thing.
That'll be pretty cool, yeah.
I gotta find a capture card for my 360. But other than that,
if you use your 360 here, I've got a capture card.
okay. Because I was gonna do some Armored Core footage.
Yeah. Just the
'Cause I
way
wanted to-
that it is it doesn't have like internal storage, so you would have to get a USB to
fine.
plug into it.
I'll just grab my laptop next time.
Oh, I missed
And
some,
I can just shove it into my laptop.
missed some messages. My sister spamming emojis again. Grow the lettuce.
Aw.
You're cutting out, fam. Stairway to heaven. Okay. I hope I'm not cutting out. It doesn't look like I've dropped any frames, so I don't know why. Unless it's because I'm not as close to the mic. Which might be why.
I haven't had any. Or haven't heard you drop at all.
Well, that's good.
But my plan was
Talking
one
about
of the
stairway railings
things.
trying to be funny. You're fun on my end. Okay.
One of the things I wanted to do was a Armored Core challenge that I've been
Ah.
wanting to do for a while.
You're gonna
I also
go restart, start a new game and S rank everything again.
I am going to beat the game at least with nothing but starting equipment.
Oh right, you talked about wanting to do that.
Yeah. Which is incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
That is.
I told Daniel that you were excited about the new Armored Core game they were talking about.
Yeah.
He was surprised to hear about it.
Who's Daniel?
He's the one who got kicked out by his stepdad. He's the other
Oh.
John.
Oh yeah. Our John, yeah. Or D&D John.
D&D John.
Gotcha. I didn't even know he knew anything about Armored Core.
I think you talked to him about it last time you were over, remember?
Yeah.
For my session.
I remember him saying that he doesn't know anything about it, so.
He at least was like, oh, they're making a new Armored Core? And I'm like, yeah.
they confirmed it, so that was cool. I was super stoked about that. They're not gonna like reveal until like 2023 or something like that, but they were talking. They were doing an interview with the I guess his name is Hideo Miyazaki, and he was saying that there was a new Armored Core in the works. Or at least an Armored Core like. He hasn't really devolved much other than that. If it is an actual game with the actual Armored Core logo, I will be happy.
They're probably not going to say much about it for a while.
Yeah, so last time they announced a game was Elden Ring, and they gave us a teaser, and then said nothing for 3 years.
Yeah.
So...
And now that comes up.
And this was like, heh, yes, we got one in the works, and now they're probably not going to say anything for another couple of years.
I somehow managed to pour out my water, but not fall in it. F.
You're
L!
probably like
Wow.
ooh.
Remember what I was saying about regular friends versus best friends?
We're, your best friends are savage.
You did the flip.
Did it a little wrong.
He did like a half flip and landed on his head. Which is arguably worse.
Did a 90.
90-degree flip.
Yeah.
Crunch. I see what you're doing, Brendan. You're kind of layering it. I get what you're doing.
Oh, glow
But,
squid
yeah.
sacks. Okay.
Gonna do an Armored Core challenge. I actually got like a couple of games lined up that I'm not going to touch for my. It's just gonna be for my channel. Like I want to do the Series Sam series. I have a game called Project Zomboid, which I'm probably gonna do. Because that one's a pretty actually popular one right now. I got plans. I'm trying to queue up some stuff so I'll be ready. Keep being prepared is important.
In that content zone.
But my main idea is to do older games. You know, stuff that not a lot of people would know about or play.
Yeah.
The obscure titles and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't really want to do anything popular. Like Elden Ring, I'm just gonna be playing in my free time. I'm not gonna bring that to my channel, most likely.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a year later and people are doing challenge runs on it,
Yeah.
that I might do something.
Felt old today, speaking about old stuff.
Hmm.
They played some classic rock songs, which was one of them was Imagine Dragons.
Nuh-uh.
And it made me feel old because I used to listen to them all the time, and now they're
Yes, I'm
considered
going to bring your
classic rock.
PC tomorrow, so you can have that going. Did Joe say if he ever checked your hard drive though? Because I talked to my uncle about what was going on in the PC, and he said to check the hard drive to see if like there were any sectors that were going bad.
Oh yeah, disk check. Jacob.
Yes. Oh shoot. Hang on.
What
I'm
are-
dying. Okay, I'm safe. Go ahead.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, because I already did laundry this week, I'm not doing anything tomorrow aside from because I didn't end up going grocery shopping today. I'm gonna do some grocery shopping tomorrow after church. Which usually
Okay.
gets out about 12.
Okie dokie.
And then I have stream, and then Sunday is babysitting night, so I gotta be at my brother's
damn.
by like 8.
I was gonna say that's my only day off
Yeah,
right now.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta look some
No.
new ones. Kelsey!
She did the flip.
Now you get an L.
I know.
Yeah.
deserved that.
I know the hard drives I have, like, because you're probably not gonna need or want an SSD, just because I know you're probably not gonna have it in your price range. But a Western Digital Black is what I have for my hard drives, for like my regular hard disk drives. Don't think those are too expensive. I think it's like maybe.
Alright,
I
this
think
is
it's
probably
less
good
than
enough.
$100, but I'm not sure. Because I haven't had to buy one in a while.
If I have external hard drives or internal hard drives.
Internal hard drives.
Okay, I can't help you there.
I say my brother always told me for plain hard drives, Western Digital Black is a really good one. I've got
I like to, this sounds really dumb, but what I typically do is I get external hard drives, and you can strip them down, and you can use them as regular hard drives, and it's usually
Maybe.
cheaper. Because they're like half the price.
yeah.
About a 2 terabyte.
I mean, this
External
is
hard
going
drive
to be
is
like
50
the hard drive
Yeah.
that it boots off of and everything. So I don't know.
Well, at that
And I
point,
guess you could probably still do something with an external drive, but it's gonna have to go in the PC. So
at
it'd
that
be
point,
easier to
it'd
just
probably be
buy
cheaper to get
an
a,
internal
what I'm-
one.
What I'm saying is they have SATA on them, they just have like a little PCB board and a case on them, that's it.
Oh.
They're the same thing. You can literally just take the PCB board off and pull the shell off of it, and it's just a regular SATA hard drive.
Well, it'd have to be something that
Pretty sure you can get an
or my
SSD
brother
pretty
would
cheap.
have to do.
Yeah,
'Cause
SSDs
I definitely
are
don't know
really
how to do
cheap.
that.
I think an SSD would be far superior, really. If you
Yeah,
wanted to just
maybe.
do it for a boot speed.
I
If
mean,
it was just for booting,
he
then
doesn't
I could,
really need it for boot speed. Like this is the only hard drive, so it has all the stuff on it.
okay.
This is that computer that we upgraded the graphics card and everything in.
Gotcha.
And he literally only uses it for like making music. So like a regular hard drive would probably be fine. I don't think he cares about boot speed. If we were to upgrade anything on it, probably would be better to look into RAM or
Yeah,
processor for it.
that
He
was like a
recommended a
DDR.
Samsung Evo. Why would he recommend a Samsung Evo?
I can't remember what exactly type of RAM it has.
I'm pretty sure it's DDR3.
I have an
Uh,
extra slot of RAM.
Well, that's an
or
SSD.
extra-
Well, if Joe's recommending it, I mean, he knows better than I do. But
I have extra RAM lying
I
around.
mean, for half the gig, you're looking at $90 for a Samsung Evo. At least an 860 Evo. For a terabyte, which is what I would recommend for a hard drive, that's like pretty like standard for her, like your regular hard drive. Now that's gonna be $150.
If you're doing anything creative, I recommend nothing lower than a terabyte.
Exactly. I mean, I already do creative stuff, and
Anything.
I've got three 1 terabyte drives.
I have a half a terabyte, and it's just fine. But that's just because I play games.
Yeah. I mean, just gaming, you really don't need much for storage space. You really just want to focus on like your processing power and everything.
Yeah, I might have to upgrade because content creation.
I mean, you're also using like last gen stuff, so it might be good to at some point upgrade it to some newer stuff.
Bah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying you need like an RTX 3900. Couldn't
I mean, I have my
say it for a
laptop.
second. True, but doesn't your
I just don't
laptop
like-
have weird power issues?
No, what was my old one?
Oh,
Old
okay.
laptop had the power issue. my old MSI laptop, the battery pack, the oh, what was it? The thing that regulates power,
Yeah.
like died in it, so it was like it was surging and killing itself.
Yeah.
I used a 1070 forever, and I reckon that thing's a beast. If you're gonna do anything on it, the 1070 would probably be perfect.
What was the one that we put in it, or rather that you put in it?
GT 1030.
Hmm.
Which is it's a decent card, but it's also bare bones.
Yeah.
It does the trick, because you know you're not going to be, if you're doing music,
Yeah.
you don't really need a super heavy GPU, just enough to get you by.
Yeah.
So that GT 1030 should be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Alright,
Thanks.
so
NVIDIA just released the 1010.
oh, cool.
It's like really not good.
mean-
So
If you got the
It
money
is-
and want to go for it, go for it. But
it is flat. We can probably set up the elevator now.
I mean, he didn't have a PCI slot when you looked at the the motherboard. Water. Why am I thinking of water? And I guess I'm in an
Water,
aquifer, so
water,
maybe that's
cool.
why.
Laughs in water cooling.
Stops and almost water cooling.
So I am sitting at 30 degrees Celsius, and I got my Minecraft maxed out, which is nothing compared to my laptop.
But
My
if you
laptop
wanna
is
do
really
that,
dumb.
Go ahead. Just
My computer just Skyrim'd me.
saying.
What?
Like, your computer.
I opened up my
Like, I
plumbing.
would want to put
app,
more
and
money
it just
towards
said, "Hey,
like
you're finally
upgrading
awake."
the other stuff.
Got Skyrim.
Which I haven't looked at the price of PC parts in a while, but I know like.
RAM
Decent
is supposedly
ones.
pretty cheap right
Oh really? At least
I
that's
was able to
something.
get 32 gigs of RAM for like $100.
Dedicated RAM.
I
Did
got
it?
32 gigs of RAM for a little under $60.
Nice. I think that's cheaper than what I got my RAM for last year.
Me and my poor legacy computer. The fact that this thing is holding up, and it's holding up well, surprises me.
Yeah,
I mean, we're all talking about all the stuff we have in our computer, and Kelsey's just crying in stock.
Don't feel bad, Kelsey. I'm running a last-gen computer. The parts were made in 2012.
last in 3060.
Like, I don't think you can
Stop
I don't
laughing.
think you can update a Mac, can you?
No. Well, I
Hey,
guess
you
it
could.
could. Some of them.
Not a good idea. But you
No.
And it definitely avoid your warranty.
The
If
most you're
any.
gonna be able to do is probably put new RAM in it.
And
Yeah,
that
pretty
depends on what you get. If you get the new M1 or M2, so it's supposed to be coming out soon, then you can't touch it. Because it's built in
Yeah,
to the PCU,
all
CPU.
it's all soldered onto the PCB board.
It's not even with the M1 chip. The M1 is supposed to be all one thing.
I do have to say the M1 chips are really impressive.
They really are, actually.
They're kind of like a mix between APU. Do you know what an APU is, Brandon?
I want
So
to
it-
say yes, but isn't it like an integrated graphic card?
Yes, an APU is a CPU with integrated graphics.
Okay, because my 5600G has one, and it's supposed to be really good. It's like it has like a gigabyte of VRAM.
Yeah, that's not bad. But yeah.
But like the M1s have like, depending on what you get, between 32 or 16 and 32 gigs of VRAM. Or whatever, something like that.
Oh, my shovel broke. Oh. Okay. So good thing I'm underwater and not, like, in a dry cave. Because I just fell through the floor I was building.
Oof.
Yep.
So, we've got this all flattened out as best as we could. We can probably do stuff and things. I don't know what else we were gonna do.
I am trying to go through this aquifer. I've got a path partially made. I'm
So,
going
I
through
guess-
and just building out of dirt, but I'm running out.
Do we have the soul sand and magma here?
I have... I think I have both of them on me. Hang on. Get out of here. No. I thought I did. I must have put them in a chest.
Damn.
Kelsey, do you have the kelp on you?
Yep.
Did you put it up in the house?
No, I have it on me.
Oh.
On my person.
I thought you said nope and not yet.
No, I said yep.
Damn. Really?
Yep.
I heard that and I knew it wasn't a freaking skeleton.
Bruh. Okay, I got the soul sand and I got the magma block.
Neat.
You had the kelp?
Kelsey does.
Okay.
Kelpsy does.
Help me, I'm drowning.
Help
Okay,
me,
let's
Mr.
try this.
Obama.
Oh, I missed again!
Wrecked.
It placed How? It placed
Right.
after I already died.
Just got wrecked.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, shut up! Fake friends. All right, where do we want these?
Prefer.
Also, are we gonna want glass for the tubes or what?
Why not make it fancy? But it should be by the porch. The deck or whatever you want to call it. There's a child. Get out of here. What the? Oh, it teleported behind me. What the hell? Nani?
However the enemy noise goes. Omae wa mou shinderu.
Nani?
Okay.
Like I hit the child and it went. And it went right behind me and I'm just like, what?
Okay. So Kelsey,
Yeah.
I need you to place one kelp in here. Okay. And then I'm going to need to go and grab some water, so give me a second. Ow. Wow. Okay. Stupid skeleton.
Jacob is not doing good today. What was that noise?
Nothing.
It's probably because I stayed up till 3 a.m.
Bruh.
Well, why
mean,
would you do something like
Remember when I just kind of mentioned that the conversation we had this morning was something that people who had stayed up till 3 a.m. would have? That wasn't arbitrary. I was being serious.
Huh.
Hmm.
And
And I wasn't alone. Ahem.
Why would you do something like that? What a dummy.
I'm over here with my bang.
I mean, technically, we were. Oh, I should have gone and grabbed. So D&D ended, and I had like 8 minutes to get things set up to be able to stream at 5:30. So I didn't have time to go grab a bang. I did eat something before stream, so there's that at least.
Yeah.
Because normally I don't, and then 3 hours later I'm starving.
Man, you would suck at a survival situation. You just forget to eat.
That's society
I
collapsing.
mean, in this survival situation called normal life, I kind of do that already.
No, we don't survive. Well, we do survive. We don't live.
We don't thrive.
Yeah. There's no thriving in this world anymore.
No.
But yeah,
Boomer
It's just-
talk. Or doomer talk.
Humor talk. It's only doing it for the man. We're going to work.
I love going to work. My favorite.
Being a nice capitalistic drone. For the system.
Oh, okay. Apparently you can't just swim up those. I'm not failing, you're failing.
Normally do.
okay. So drop this down there, and that did not go according to plan at all.
Next time we hang out, we gotta steal Brandon again.
Well, this went poorly.
You have chosen poorly.
You should drop some. Why? Why?
Why not?
And I've run out of blocks.
Wow.
And I just almost fell.
Wow.
Wow. Look at Owen Wilson over here.
Wow. I have a stupid fuck up nose.
Wait, does Kelsey know what bird is? Kelsey.
Animal?
No. That's a no. So bird is a YouTube channel spelled BERD.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Thank you.
So you know that bird.
I
He had a video just called Owen Wilson, and it's him saying that.
Oh, no, that's not why I reacted like that. I was trying to shoot a zombie and
Oh, okay.
flew in front of me right as I let go.
Okay, so when you did that, it sounded like you were confused by what she said.
Oh, I just committed a murder.
I committed a
Oh.
murder.
Ooh.
Mr. Obama.
Well, I'm gonna go. Fine. Have a good night.
Oh, the headphones are beeping.
The headphones are beeping.
Yeah.
You and your
Saying-
battery-powered headphones.
Hey, I'm
Bad.
gonna be fixing that as soon as I have a freaking microphone. And I'll have some actually decent headphones.
Isn't your new headphones supposed to be coming in soon?
I was gonna say, don't you have good headphones? Your audiophile headphones?
Yes, they're the non-wireless ones, or they're the wired ones. They're good. I love them.
So, what do you mean you'll have, like, good audio? I was talking about your headphones.
The audiophile one probably doesn't have a mic,
No.
so
I mean, do you not have like a separate microphone and like headphone port?
I do,
doesn't-
but I can't have more than one headphones running at the same time.
Maybe
Like
I'm
with the
just
blue-
missing something. I don't see the problem.
well, that's what the snowball is gonna fix when that comes in. You just plug it into a USB and it
Mm.
works from there.
But why would you have more than one set of headphones plugged in? You don't have to plug your headphones into a microphone if it has a headphone jack.
Audiophile headphones probably doesn't have a built-in microphone.
Yeah.
But your computer
So that-
can read headphones and microphones separately.
The headphones don't have a microphone in it.
What?
So I
Brian.
missed like
Having
4
a
steps.
Uh, Okay, are you thinking because you have to plug them into the microphone when you use it over here? Because that's not a normal thing.
No.
Then what is the problem? I don't understand. Why
I
would...
hate these headphones. The headphones I'm using right now suck. These are the only things that I have that has a functional mic on them.
Okay.
When I get my mic, I'm going to trash these and put these in a box somewhere in my closet.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for my microphone to come in, and I hate these headphones.
Okay.
And my audiophile headphones.
So I think the
Do
part
not
I
have a
was
mic.
missing before was that you're using the microphone off your Bluetooth headphones and not...
Yes, I am using them right now.
Yes, I know. That's the point I'm making.
I'm confused. My head hurts a little bit. I can't tell
Ooh,
if
there's
it's
2 blue
right
axolotls
now or
down
if
there.
I'm kinda hungry.
I think my nose is bleeding.
Okay. My misunderstanding was that it sounded like you thought the microphone would make your headphones better. I wasn't thinking that you don't have like a built-in microphone because you're using your desktop and not your laptop.
Yeah.
That's
Screw
that's-
that.
oh, well, you started thinking. I never believe it as it is.
Screw with a laptop. Don't like it.
Okay, that was the missing piece here that I wasn't getting.
And the laptop microphone sucks.
Oh, probably.
It has
If
a
it's-
video camera and a microphone, but
I mean, that's standard for laptops.
they are garbage tier. So this is also a budget gaming computer. I mean, it's way better than what I have for my desktop, but my desktop seems to be running better anyway.
Okay,
So
so I've got
Will
this
not be
set up now for someone to go through and plant the kelp all the way
are we using dirt?
up. I was just using that to build it up. We can change it to whatever we want later. I was just doing this now so we could set it up.
Don't we have any wood?
I
have 7
do
wood.
not.
That's perfect. I just need to make a door.
Actually, I got doors. Hang on, I have doors.
If you have a door, just put it in front of wherever you're.
I'm gonna make a door.
If I can get in.
There. I have made a door. 6 oak.
Why can't I freaking... Okay, that doesn't really...
You have to do it on the inside.
I was trying to go inside and do it, and it wasn't letting me place because of the kelp.
Look, it does what it's supposed to.
I mean, it works, but I was trying to have it, like, right up against it. Whatever.
What a nice door.
I know. No, it's not a door.
Okay, so you got it all the way up here, right?
We should probably build the extended
Okay.
deck out so it'll.
Yeah,
So
we-
does this
yeah, we
look right
should.
to you two?
Brandon,
What?
there's a zombie invasion down there.
See.
Okay. But could one of you
Alright,
answer?
so what do you want me to break the bottom?
I want one of you to come up and make sure we've got it all the way up.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Because it looked like it to me, but it's good to have a second opinion.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay,
And I
so
am prone to
now,
messing up often.
now we can go and break that. Once we do that, I can place down the... Do we want the up or down one first? Probably the up one.
Yeah. You know, we could use calcite. We have like 7 stacks of it.
Probably. I mean, the dirt was just a placeholder so that we could build it up, because it's easier to break.
I know. Just thinking of what we should build it out of.
Okay, so ready to break it? Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes.
Maybe. Undecided.
Woo! Here we go. Perfect. Oh! Not taking that third L. Not today.
It would be half an L.
Today.
I didn't say third
half
of
an
an
L?
L. It's just a
would half-
smaller L.
Would it
Or it's a
just be,
lowercase I without the dot.
It's just the dot.
Did you know there's a name for the dot on an I?
I forget.
It's called a jot.
I don't like that.
And the line you cross a T with, do you know what that's called? Anyone? It's
Pass.
called a tittle.
I really don't like that.
I
Spelled Tiddle.
that's incredible.
It's like some cursed stuff right there.
I'm using
I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Hang on, now I gotta look it up. Yeah, that's how you spell it.
would you say you dot your eyes and tiddle your T's?
Yes.
But... What?
I think there's a reason why English has changed as a language.
I can't even.
I'm saying that exact phrase for the rest of my life. I'm never saying it the normal way again.
You didn't
Okay.
tiddle this T. Excuse me? I'm the teacher. Will I stutter? Maybe?
I can't. Make sure to check your work, dot your eyes, and tiddle your T's.
Oh no. What have we created?
What have you brought upon this cursed land?
I actually a little bit.
Why
I
are
don't
we
know why I
still
thought
here?
that was so funny.
Just to suffer?
Anyhow, now we gotta build the second one.
I extended our porch / thing out. Woo! Brandon abandoned us again.
Oh no!
Oh, there he is. why would you do that, Brandon?
Okay, so 2 of the 4 cauldrons that weren't filling up are now filled up. So I guess it's just a waiting game to see if it eventually fills up. Let's see, some meat. There's just one problem. There are 3 blue axolotls down here. I thought they were supposed to be rare.
That's the problem. That isn't.
It doesn't seem like a problem to me. I see no problem here.
I mean, I suppose if we're like, oh, get all the blue axolotls we can. It's like every other world I've played in, I spent like at least an hour dredging through a cave to find 1 blue one, and there's 3 blue ones right here.
I still don't see the issue here.
Well, the issue right now is that I'm punching a skeleton and hiding behind my shield because my axe broke.
It's really sad.
That's really sad, she says, the woman who can't be around Enderman. Yeah, 3 blue axolotls right here. Never seen that many in one spot.
Yeah.
So where's that calcite?
It should be in the chest or by our furnaces, I think, on the bottom.
Oh, right, I forgot we found that mountain. I just like took all the calcite off of it. Do you make a shovel? Or is there already a shovel made that I can just use? Doesn't look like it. Over here.
Then we have our absurd farm over here.
Potato.
Absurd.
I just need to get my potato and I'll make another 10 stack.
Yes. I feel like this needs to be bigger.
More.
More.
Always more.
Alright.
Can never have enough food. More.
Alright.
Wait, where were the axolotls?
They're down here. Actually, if you go... Do you see that little bit of... If you look over the deck, you should see a little patch of water. Down in the cave, and that's where they were.
Oh, my headphones keep yelling at me.
Going over by it. Oh. Right over here, where I am, if you want to teleport. It's in that water down there. I saw them.
I like how we're just kidnapping axolotls.
Where'd they go? I swear there were 3 blue axolotls right down here. Unless they're in a different part now. I don't know. No, it was definitely down here. see either of them?
I see a blue one, but I see the other one.
There were 3 blue ones. I have video footage. There were 3 blues down here. Are they despawn or something? It's not really any other... Very few patches of water right here. I know I saw 3 blues, then the brown one and the yellow one. There are 5 axolotls down here.
Hello.
E.
E.
Oh, I fell into the hole. My own making.
It's not a good idea.
Not especially.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Okay, that was not good.
Bruh.
What happened?
I was trying to replace the dirt with calcite for the elevator, and a creeper came up behind me and I couldn't hear him. Thankfully, it didn't break it.
What's the next step?
Next step is to get the other elevator going. So we want to set up an up and down elevator nearby each other. Which means we gotta
Want
do
that-
this exact same thing again.
Is that also out of calcite? Or out of something?
I think the plan is, I mean, we can build it from calcite to start, might be easier than doing what I'm doing now for this first one.
Mhm.
We do have plenty of calcite. I've got like 4 stacks on me out of like 7 that I collected. How close do we want them to be to each other?
I usually do like within a block or 2. Unless you have a better idea.
So then we could probably flatten out this spot right here
Here?
next to it.
Yeah, that would work.
Oh. Well, I was... Okay.
Hello.
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 Is that level? That's level. Okay. So just... see. Where is the center? What are you doing?
I have
want
no
it-
idea.
I was gonna say we want it right next to it. So where's the water coming out of? This hole right here. Okay. So what we want to do is have it like this. Okay. So inside there is where you're gonna put the kelp, and you're gonna bring it. Gonna try to bring it straight all the way up.
Ow!
Oh, there's a witch. Hang on. Oh gosh.
Why me? It was right there.
We could use a little help. I think.
Ah!
What?
Ah!
What?
Ah. Just ah. No, hello, Brandon.
Well,
You disappeared.
the farm's full of crops.
Wow. Deep.
Peasant coming through. Do you even crops, bro?
We have a lot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how if you saw how big I extended it.
If you just peek out of the water a little bit, you should be able to...
Oh yeah. I just ran out of.
Well, that's what I mean. You can breathe if you poke your head out of the water. You don't have to completely get out of it. You can actually swim up with your head out. That way you don't end up actually using any of your air. Ah! Chips in my
Bruh.
ear.
What?
I said, ah! Chips in my ear.
Chips.
Community chat.
No.
I forgot about that.
No.
It's chip day.
No. Kelsey, if you don't know, it was a high school joke of ours. I would always buy chips at the a la carte, and they would always steal them. And they always told me it was chip tax. Angie.
Yeah.
My chips, damn it. I paid for them with my hard-earned Biden bucks. My hard-earned American dollar.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got one of my W-2s last night, so I can just gotta wait for the other one to
Aw.
file my taxes.
I got my
still waiting.
W2 yesterday, so
I'm still waiting on mine.
Well, that's why I'm still waiting on my second one, because,
Hannaford's
need-
a little slow.
yeah. They gotta have them sent out by the 31st.
yeah.
But I'd rather get it done and over with than wait another, like, 2 weeks.
Mm,
Because the sooner you get it done, the sooner you get yours.
my refund.
Get the refund money.
Ah! Okay, I did it dumb.
Oh,
Right as Kelsey finds diamonds. Last one to do so. Do not L me! Do not L me! Do not L me!
You're lucky I'm busy.
Bruh!
El Mao. But, yeah, my tax refund is going towards absolutely nothing.
Same.
I'm gonna save.
Mine depends. There's a few things I need to do once I get my refund.
Binoculars.
That's part of the
Binoculars.
plan.
We can play game together. Oh, Brandon, you have tomorrow off?
It's Saturday today. Yeah.
You want to play tomorrow?
Yes.
The only thing I can think of that I really need to save for is wedding. Not mine, but a friend's wedding in October. Because I gotta pay. I'm planning to take a train down because I've never flown and I feel like a train will be cheaper.
Your bee has stopped animating.
I checked and
Leopold, are you okay? Leopold?
The bee is not animating. It's just floating.
Exactly.
oh no.
B?
It's a magic.
Well.
Jake, you gotta come over here.
Hang on, let me.
You gotta show this to your stream.
If I can get up, hang on. Where is it? Other
Joe,
side of the
okay.
house?
No, we're in the house.
Oh, hang on. Let me. I'm right at the house.
Jake, the bee has stopped animating.
I mean, its wings are flapping, but it's not moving.
They're not.
They're not,
No, they-
The wings are flapping on my screen, and it's flying around. It's just not flying very much.
On our screens, there is no flapping. It's just floating in midair.
Take a screenshot and send it to me. Or no,
It's
I
kinda
guess
hard
it wouldn't really matter if you took a screenshot. You'd.
They still mean the same.
There's something wrong with your bee.
I see the wings flapping. They're flapping,
wrong.
and maybe it's
No,
just
that
like
that bee's wings are flapping outside. This one is not.
this one's big. This one's wings are flapping on my screen. In my game, Leopold is moving.
I think 3 out of the 4 of us say otherwise.
You don't see the wings moving, Brandon?
No.
They're just floating.
I wonder what that has to say about my PC then.
Your bee is special, Kelsey.
Kind of bad.
I mean, she's always gonna tell him that. Don't worry, Leopold, you're special.
Are you mocking my son right now?
He's magic.
He's magic.
Talking me and my son in there again.
I was just about to say that. He has to be special. If he can still float without flapping his... I think that's something.
That is incredible.
Just like talent.
What? Because bees' wings are too small for their bodies, and technically they're not supposed to be able to fly. Is that the secret behind that? They just float.
I thought you
They
were
just-
starting to quote the bee movie. It's just like
The B
float.
movie script.
Like jazz.
Yes, I like jazz.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, yellow and black. Yeah, let's shake it up a little.
No. No. We have fun on this channel.
Like to
Yes.
think so.
I can only imagine the shenanigans that I'm going to be dealing with on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, especially if you have guests. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be having you, and I'm gonna have Brandon and Kelsey, and we're probably gonna do that kind of stuff.
And actually, once you start streaming, because I don't expect you to start streaming and like doing content at the same time. That's kind of a lot to get used to. But when you do start streaming, it'll be nice to have like a secondary perspective for streams.
Yeah. I'm probably not
Like a
gonna do a
team
lot of. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of streaming. That's not really my thing.
Yeah.
How about you more?
I think I'd have more fun with YouTube.
I like video editing a lot.
I'm gonna be keeping mine mostly unedited because I like doing those long play things.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Because some
always good to
people
do
really
some
like the
editing,
unedited.
especially at least like if you, like a little bit of audio leveling is good to do.
Well, yeah, I meant like putting any special effects or anything.
Mm.
I kind of like not having special effects.
And that's fair. I wouldn't call what I do any kind of special effects, though I say that like it hasn't been like months since I recorded and edited gameplay.
I like my footage raw.
It's raw.
I will be the idiot sandwich.
No.
I'm over here drinking a bang that's been in the fridge for 3 days. Have drank.
Flat.
Actually doesn't taste bad flat.
No.
It just tastes like a cherry drink.
Oh, you got the cherry blade.
My favorite. It's the only one that they drink normally. I'll go to other flavors if they don't have it because that flavor appears to be pretty popular.
My
Because
two...
I can-
Oh, go ahead.
I can only find it once in a while.
Rank tier list right now.
My two favorite flavors gotta be lemon drop and birthday cake.
I like both of those.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
birthday
have
cake.
a birthday cake flavor.
It's
Surprised you guys like it.
see
It actually it doesn't taste overly sugary like some of them do.
like if you've ever
It's not,
had
like, overly
a
sweet.
Jones like vanilla birthday cake flavor,
Yeah.
that
Oh, I've
one's
had it
like
before.
overly.
I do the odd one out.
Wait, do they have Jones soda in West Virginia?
Well, yeah, I'm in Kentucky. Yes. don't have it in West Virginia.
I think your microphone's doing the thing again, Kels.
Just a little bit.
It cuts you off at the last, like, couple words.
Oh, let me go through the portal, please.
Part of weird time to just suddenly go back to that. But part of the thing, reason Kelsey and I were up so late was after you two got off, we just got like talking about music stuff as usual, and then we just like were showing each other our old stuff and being like, oh, this sucks, oh, it's not that bad, oh, well, this sucks, oh, that's not bad.
It's better. Is it still cutting me off?
Just a little bit.
Oh, that's better. Ah.
Mamma mia.
Oh, that's Brandon. He disappeared again.
Brandon!
What
Why
are you
you
doing?
leave?
In my swamp. Bruh.
I knew there was a thing there, so it was.
Okay, better. Worse. Same.
Better.
The fish slap.
Ah, Malone.
Watermelon.
Oh no, it's doing the thing again. I just look like I'm on fire all the time.
Yeah, that.
No.
I haven't experienced that in a while. I don't know if it's just because I don't die in lava as much anymore.
Eh,
Or by fire.
fix it.
Oh, I'm still on fire.
What?
It's a graphical glitch.
Oh,
Sometimes standing
Well,
in
there
water
goes
can
your
fix
farm.
it. Other times you have
Really?
to leave the game or just die again for it to go away. It used to happen to me all the
It's
time.
called
It
lag.
drove me crazy.
Fire free.
I mean, yeah, it's a lag, but it's like she's not still taking damage from it, so it's more of a graphical glitch
Yeah.
than just like the game.
I think if you switch a texture pack over and then switch it back, sometimes it fixes it.
Are
I've
you
had
using
to
a
do
texture
that
pack,
before.
Kelsey?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I always use one. I can't stand looking at regular Minecraft.
I used to use texture packs, but then I would like get confused by things, and I don't hate the new textures. It definitely doesn't feel
Okay.
like the high quality textures that they promised us before.
Yeah. I mean, it's more uniform, which I like.
Yeah.
I'm using something called...
You're using Fidelity, aren't you? Or not
no, I'm
Fidelity,
using
Faithful.
Faithful 1.18. It just makes
Are
everything a little
you
higher.
using
resolution.
the version that doesn't have the stolen textures?
Yes.
Okay.
I already know about that debacle. I actually downloaded it at the tail end of that, so I was all set anyway. But
Speaking of that, you
the-
you use Stream Elements, right?
Currently.
Good.
I mean, I was using Streamlabs, and then the other Jake, guy whose username was It's Gamer Jake, got me switched over to Stream Elements instead. I still use Stream Labels though, because I haven't gotten around to downloading a different program to update like follows and stuff in OBS. I mean, there probably is something for Stream Elements that does the same thing. But yeah, I know about the whole thing with Streamlabs, which is really just scummy.
I found another bee, but this one actually moves.
it is not a de-animated bee.
B-movie de-animated. It's just like all of the animatic like storyboards.
Why don't you put this beehive on top of this torch and could that bee just do it?
No.
So,
So the
Okay.
torch keeps it from like
Angry.
bees getting angry. So like you can, when it fills with honey, you can go and take the honey out of it without the bees coming out and attacking you.
It's either that or a
Campfire,
campfires.
because
I
it's
don't
the
know if
smoke from
torches
it that
do it.
like what's the word?
Yeah.
Pacifies them. That's it.
Yeah,
Just
like
like-
real life.
Just like in real life, yes, with like smoking guns and stuff.
Makes sense.
I like how every time you drop a block into the tube, it just shoots the friggin' block like 10 feet in the air.
It's like Tim Curry from that old video game. Going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Oh, I can tell you that space is gonna be hella capitalistic. Oh,
Yeah.
we got pillagers.
Nice.
See, that was a weird thing to add on to space is gonna be capitalist. We got pillagers.
I kind of want a Warhammer situation. All kinds of just over the top and stupid, like, over the top technology. Or
There's a
maybe
blue
not.
boy down there again.
Neat.
I'm coming.
I have a bucket too.
If I get the
Hang on, I'm getting down there.
Yeet.
There's a pink one as well. Bruh.
Never mind. Hey, your bee is working.
Oh no! Watch out! Creeper! Ah! Dang it.
To be fair, I ran away.
I was trying to be the hero.
Oh, he's dead. Oh no. That's so
Is the blue one dead?
Yeah.
What about the pink one?
Pink one's alive.
Dang it. I swear there were 3 blue ones down here, and there was only one when you came down. I don't know how.
Brendan's head is on backwards.
They've done this.
His head is on backwards.
alive. He lives.
Okay, let's combine the calcite stacks.
Let me just fight off the hordes of the damned. I've been playing Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid is kinda evil. They make it way too realistic. Like basically anything that you would have to do in real life, you'd have to do it in game. Like eat, sleep, drink. Oh, you're infected because you
Got
you
bit
broke a
or
window with
whatever.
your hand. Yeah, you broke glass with your bare hand. Now you have glass shards in your hand. Now you gotta pull them out, bandage yourself, and make sure the wound doesn't get infected. Clean your bandages once in a while. But you also have like you can build whatever the heck you want. You can you get better through like reading and watching TV because the power is still on for like, I think the power stays on for like a week into the game and then it shuts off.
It'd be interesting if it gave you like a mission to like go to a power plant and like maintain
I
things.
think there might be.
Is it a game where like it changes things like per game you play, or is it always the same exact thing?
There's some predetermined maps.
I was gonna say, like, imagine there's a map where like the power is kept on, like the power grid is a nuclear like reactor or whatever, nuclear power plant.
Oh, and you have to shut
And,
it
like,
down
you
before
gotta-
it melts down.
Or maybe not shut it down before it melts down, but like try to prevent it from melting down. In order, because like if you shut it down, like obviously like you wouldn't have power. It's like if you wanted to keep power on, you'd have to go and like maintain it and keep it from melting down.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far into that game. I know it's like really ridiculously realistic.
I've never heard of it until you just mentioned it. But like if they did have something like that, it'd be kind of cool.
It is pretty popular, so it's like a 5-year-old game, but they've really started to update it and add new stuff.
I mean, Among Us is 4 years old right now, and it's super relevant.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. They recently did an update for it.
Oh.
Where they added like new like maps and tasks
New
and
maps,
stuff like
new
that.
game mode. It's all really cool.
New ways to be sus.
Sauce.
Bum 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 bum.
We didn't have a big enough crew to like, play Among Us sometime.
That's what I was talking about that the other night actually. That it would be fun to do like Among Us or something.
Yeah.
I've never played it, so.
It's very simple.
Yeah, very
Only
simple.
And I'm very good at manipulation in video
And
games.
actually, we would. So here's the thing, because the mobile version is free, but it's like $5 or $6 to buy it through Steam.
Yeah.
So like we could
Oh.
all play mobilely, but then it'd be a matter of like we'd all like if we were to stream it or something, like or record it, like that would make it kind of a pain because recording things off of phones is kind of dumb. Because
I have it on PCs.
gift.
If you get it on PC, then we can do like the mods, like the.
Yeah, it's not
proximity
that
chat and stuff.
expensive at all.
Give it to us, Brendan. Gift us the game.
Among Us is like $5.
I know, but money.
Money.
I mean, I could
Oh,
pull the
how about when we
excuse
go-
of it being my birthday a week ago and you didn't get me a gift.
Wow.
I think I got you something, Jake. What was it?
I
I know it's like a game or something.
I know you got me a couple of games for Christmas. Because, like, you bought me a game, and then I got you the 2, like, Pokemon things. And you're like, well, now I gotta get you another present. And I was like, no, you don't. And you're like, I do. So then you bought
Project
me...
Zomboid is...
you bought me the Dragon's Dogma game.
oh yeah, that you wanted to play.
Yeah, I'd had that on my list for a while.
I know you
I
have,
can't...
and I've played
Okay.
it, and I can recommend it
For
so
some reason, I
much.
can't get out. Did somebody build over this?
Wasn't me, but I know how this looks.
Bruh.
It wasn't me. I think that'd be really fun. How many people do we know? Do we know people? think
I don't know people.
I know my brother is always down to play.
My sister is a cosplayer and she does stuff like content creation stuff, and so she'd be down.
Actually, my brother's friend Brad, he started doing a thing when they were joining lobbies where you just like put on the flamingo hat and just like spam whenever they got into like the thing where like you could talk when people started an emergency meeting or whatever. He would just spam the flamingo emoji and try to get other people to put it on. Called it his flamingo cult.
Dick. Dick.
What?
Check Steam.
Oh my god.
Life lesson. You don't have to work hard for things. You just have to bully people the right way. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
That's a joke.
By wrecked. Oh,
Oh.
you have a gift
Alright,
from
now we're
Eternal
up.
Husky. Message wrecked.
I bought it, now you're obligated to play it.
Oh dang.
Just like the golf.
Oh no. Whatever will I
The
do?
golf.
We need to do golf sometime.
Yeah, we gotta do golf again.
Like, I feel like it's something that we'd actually have to like dedicate the time for, especially so we could go
Dedicated
through a couple of maps and stuff. What ones did we do? We did the haunted house one. We did
the
the
forest.
space one. We did the forest, and we
We
did
the volcano.
the volcano. We did all of those with Kelsey. No, the haunted house and the
How many-
forest we did
Yeah.
without Kelsey, and then I think we did the forest again. We did it a couple times with Kelsey because
Can I
first
get rid
Luna
of
got
these
kicked.
kelp
Yes.
so we can get this thing working?
First Kelsey got kicked. No, Luna got kicked, then Kelsey got kicked, and we had to keep restarting. And that was the stream where we did the Risk of Rain thing, which lagged really hard, which I need to try doing that again just to test it. Because the next day I tested it in OBS, and the only thing, like, streaming it by myself, the game worked fine. So I don't know if it's because I was playing with someone else, or if it was something weird for the internet at the time, or what. But for some reason on stream, like, the game lagged, but it didn't on when I was playing by myself.
I don't know.
It's weird. I don't know. Anyhow, I want to try and do that again sometime. Without
Yeah.
Kelsey can't
Once-
play because Mac go burr.
Apple will be like, haha, gaming.
Once the Survivors of the Void comes out for Risk of Rain, we'll have to set aside some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I guess they're adding like survivors and a bunch of other stuff. New levels, 2 new levels, a bunch of new enemies, and a couple new survivors, I think.
Nice.
And I think there's another ending.
Okay, so now we've got both of them working.
Cool.
So just to test. Get shot up.
You know, you can crouch.
I know.
And get sucked down. You can't open doors on crouch, though.
Yeah. Awesome.
Sweet. So now we've got that done. Yeah,
So, step
careful
one
with
of
that, Kelsey, with the magma
I was gonna
block.
say, that hurt.
Yeah. If you crouch on magma blocks, they don't hurt you, but the problem with that is that you can't open doors with when you're crouching. As I have demonstrated.
Thank you for showing.
I mean, like, on the other server.
So, now what are we gonna do?
Now, we can kind of do whatever.
Well, we had an agenda.
The agenda
Whatever
was
that-
to start building things down here, which we kind of did. If we want to start building buildings down here, that's another thing. Gotta think about
That'd be
where
kinda
we want to
cool.
place stuff. I was trying to fill out the path for the aquifer.
You can do that. Because we do need that done still.
I think there's another one around here, but I was focusing on that one mainly because it leads down to that big area.
We don't have a lot of materials.
I was mainly using dirt.
Well, I meant for like the buildings
Oh. I
down
mean,
here.
Do you want them to be like stone themed?
I mean, that
Uh,
would make sense if we were going to have an underground town.
Yeah. We have plenty of room down here to make like some small buildings.
Oh,
We just need more like wood and stone and all that fun stuff.
me to update right now.
What, Windows?
No, Steam. Actually,
Oh.
I gotta show you guys.
Oh,
I dropped some
The show
frames,
us
but I think that was due to me trying to download Among Us while doing that. I'll pop it up on stream in a second, but I want to show you guys this. So
Windows.
a moderator friend of mine a while ago, back when Among Us like kind of popped off, he went and made me and all the other moderators on the server like a custom like avatar, so we could have an Among Us avatar. And this
Oh,
is
you
what he
showed
made
me
for
this.
mine.
You showed up me this at least.
And that was because on last year for a bit I discovered one of the Club Penguin like revival projects, and I played it for a bit, and I found they still had like the pizza game, the pizza mini game active. So I went and used that as my profile pic for a while, and it that was what he based off of. Hang on. Here it is on stream. This is the Pizza Penguin, or as I like to call him, the Impasta Chef. So there's that. And
Everybody hated that.
everyone disliked that. It's a Telltale game.
Jacob had lost. Jacob has lost karma.
This on stream is what the penguin was. Don't do that. Discord will let me send that picture too. But yeah.
He's like, I committed murder. That's the face he's giving me.
He looks so happy.
It's like, you
about
better eat this pizza, you little. Or the next time I make, or the next time you're gonna be the sauce. I don't know.
Puts arsenic in pizza.
Oh no.
it. Oh?
I was talking to you guys about this the other night, about how, like, I feel about people nowadays just using the word ARC arbitrarily. Which, ARC, A-R-C, not A-R-K. What? People being like, oh, I'm going on my villain arc, and it's like, in my day, we called that a murder spree. It's like, just because you're doing something doesn't mean it's an arc. It's not a character-defining thing. Take a writing class. Just kind of brought that up arbitrarily.
That's me and my stupid arc, which has lasted 21 years. We're really waiting on the...
Kelsey on her personal mental development arc.
Yeah. We'll get there.
No, I feel like it's literally just because of like the Dream SMP and stuff like that that people talk like that now, and I hate it. Like Dream SMP was a cool thing at first, but now it's just like it's kind of dumb.
I think it's also like an anime thing, personally.
Well, yes, but in anime, that's kind of what I'm getting at, where it's like it's a literal writing term to describe like a certain section of the story. It's,
Right. I mean, like, people using it more. I thought it was because of, like, anime more than it was, like...
I mean, there's that partially, but when if that was the case, like when I was a kid, I didn't hear people saying like, "Oh, about to go on my training arc." Like, if that were the case, I feel like this sort of thing would have happened like a while ago. So I don't know about anybody else, but kids watching anime is not a new thing. I'm 23 years old. I was watching Naruto on CartoonNetwork.com when I was like 10. Back when they actually had it on there.
I'm not an anime person.
Which is fair.
I'll watch it because some of them are interesting. I find a couple particular anime interesting, but other than that,
Yeah.
I ain't no weeb.
The
I
reason
wouldn't say I'm a weeb, but some of them I found were pretty interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like weeb is more of like, it's used pretty generally, but I feel like it's more of like a degenerate term. You know, like the people that are really into it.
Like the waifus and the pillows.
And then there's otaku, which are like, they kind of get the same rap, but otaku is more of just like, they're an appreciator. It's like, what's the meme? It's like the average, like, fan versus the average enjoyer. That's kind of the difference I see between, like, weeaboo and otaku.
I think it's interesting. So, like, after studying Japanese in like college for a few years and like learning about culture,
Yeah.
how we like give the words different meanings than what they mean. It's like
Yeah.
otaku there is still kind of like a degenerate thing, like kind of like neat.
Why did I die? Because it made me crouch, even though I didn't hit the shift button. Anyways,
because
continue.
you ran out of health.
Kelsey,
Okay.
please continue.
Oh, yeah. I just think it's interesting. It's like they don't have a real term for like weeb over there, but there's also a lot of like, what's the word for it? Like xenophobia.
Yeah.
There. Same way there is here.
Like
like-
Gaijin,
Yeah.
hence
um,
Gaijin Goomba.
Right. So like, the way we use weeb, that's what they use otaku for, which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
It's like words. I think words are cool. Sucks that I can't read.
Cries and actually can't read.
I read sometimes. I'm dyslexic, but when I can read, those are the real moments.
I legitimately can't, so. Or I have a very tough time with reading.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Try
especially
audiobooks at all,
like,
or-
I like audiobooks.
Cool.
it's kind of like, I guess it feels weird to say, but it's like where you are as, I guess, an adult, it'd be difficult for you to learn how to read better now. Just because, like, your brain's already gone through that developmental phase where you're supposed to learn it. It's like you could,
most
but
of
it would be much harder for you.
Most of the time, like if I'm going, like doing paperwork at work, I have to have somebody with me
Yeah.
so they
Which-
can explain it to me.
I mean, that's a whole different thing, because paperwork and stuff like that, business stuff, they make that really confusing. It's like,
Well, even with regular paperwork or just like anything written,
yeah.
if it's more than a couple sentences, I start to struggle.
Well, see, the thing with that stuff is, like, they try to word it in such a way that it's, like, it can't be, like, misinterpreted, but at the same time, in doing so, it's, like, it's very specific, so it's just really weirdly worded, because it's not how people speak. That's why people usually hate filling out paperwork, aside from the fact it's just kind of boring.
Yeah. I don't hate it, I just have to have somebody near me so they can help me with it. I have small brain.
And all of us are small brain in some ways.
Yeah.
Small, yeah, small brain time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The two brain cell cult.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were in that.
The keepers of the cell.
Yes, the keepers of the cell. We have an excuse.
Oh no.
I have an excuse. Yes, we do.
Door. Ugh, I can't believe we've already been streaming for 2 hours.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I could keep going for a couple more.
Let's go.
Yeah, you with your bang.
I know.
I've been
I
drinking
can't
coffee,
even.
so let's
I
go.
can't even run
Excitedly
next door.
vibrates in my
And,
chair.
I can't even run next door and grab anything because they close at 7. Which is
Just,
like
I'm
really
sitting here.
inconvenient. They
I'm just
open
sitting-
at 8 and they close at 7.
Rip.
Just imagine doing it. Just imagine you have caffeine.
Caffeine
You
is
feel
the
like being
lifeblood of
caffeinated.
humanity.
I mean, I have like almost all of my birthday cake left over in the fridge.
Oh, that's
Sugar
different. You'll
Rush, let's
you'll
go.
crash so fast.
Yeah,
But
you do
not if
crash.
I keep eating more. I can't crash if I'm anti-crashing.
Got me there, and that sounds like such a good idea, champ. Just
Yeah, you do, you guy.
you. Go
What? I'm an adult and it's my decision to make.
I want to eat
What do we
ice
do?
cream at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't.
I can.
I
I've
frequently get up in the
actually,
middle of the night.
surprisingly, like, you guys know, I can be quite loud, and I've not had any noise complaints here.
I frequently will get up in the middle of the night to eat whatever's left over in the fridge. I'm like, huh, I'm bored. Now I'm hungry.
I do that, but I will. So I walked out of Kroger the other day looking like I had a toddler because the only things that I got were chicken nuggets, a big jar of animal crackers, and yeah, I think that's it. And like maybe soda. Like
See, I've kind of done that before. I don't buy animal crackers, but like I go and just buy like, I'll buy like hot dogs and mac and cheese and like,
For me, it's chips.
chips. I get those, usually a big bag of them though, because I take them to work with me.
I love chips.
French fries, chicken nuggets, though I've
with
actually
animal crackers.
eaten, like for the first like 2 months that I lived by myself, I ate almost exclusively, like, I would I would buy ground beef, pre-make hamburgers, and freeze them, and then just like reheat them in the oven, and I would also just like eat like frozen, like I would warm up frozen like chicken tenders and french fries, and that's like all I would eat for lunch and dinner. And then after a while, I'm like, yeah, this probably isn't sustainable.
Sending this just because I want you guys to see how big this jar of animal crackers is.
I want to
Is
see
it as
the
big as those like giant like plastic barrels of
That's exactly what it
cheese
is.
balls?
Yes.
Yes.
Hang on. So it's that size?
Yeah, hold on. It's
Cheese
sending.
ball- Okay, that's maybe about as tall, but not quite as it's not quite as thick. It's not quite as round.
I had to get the Kroger brand because that's the only one that they had left because people have like actual children.
Yeah.
So like good for them, whatever.
Ew, actual children
Stealing my
couldn't
food.
be me.
Ew.
Mm,
I'm an
children.
adult. I have rights.
I'm an adult. I have rights.
I
You
get
know-
the animal crackers.
You know what's weird? Animal crackers, at least from what I heard, were originally supposed to be like Christmas ornaments. That's the reason why they
Somebody was
have
like,
like
huh.
the holes in them, or like where you can push a hole through them. They're supposed to be so that you could just like put hooks through them and hang them on your Christmas tree.
Huh.
But then
Somebody
people
was like,
started
huh.
eating them, so they completely changed their marketing.
Hold on. Do I have a
And
sewing
then
machine?
they got popular.
Like literally, if you look, that's why they have the holes in them.
But
Like, the
animal
place to
crackers are
poke the
so
holes.
tasty.
I know.
Hold on, I think I have a sewing kit. I'm trying this right now. Ow.
I mean, they may have changed the recipe a little bit, because I don't know if you've noticed, but they're a little brittle sometimes, depending on the kind you get.
Man, we completely derailed.
We did.
What were we doing?
We were building a town. You were like, hey, we can build a minecart system because we got a mine shaft. And then
Oh my
we
goodness,
never
you
did anything.
can!
Yeah.
My goodness.
Bro.
I heard
turning
about
my
I heard
transition
about
to a
that on
Christmas tree.
I heard about that on the radio some years ago.
This is the best day of my life.
Finds out crackers can be used as Christmas ornaments, proceeds to still goes and eats them.
I'm grabbing the chips.
I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but this is something my mom did when we were kids. You would take like brown sugar, cinnamon, and like I forget what else, like I think flour and stuff, and basically make like this hardened gingerbread stuff, and like make not instruments, ornaments out of them. Is
No.
mayonnaise an instrument?
There's mayonnaise.
It is if you believe, Patrick. It is if you believe.
I got a jar of mayo and a dream.
I got a jar of mayo and a dream.
Patrick probably doesn't have dreams.
Me walking into music school.
The inner
He's got-
machinations of my mind are an
Oh, no.
enigma.
That was pretty good. I hate that.
Coffee in my mouth. I almost spit it out my nose.
No, Kelsey.
Kelsey, no!
No.
I'll do it!
Oh no.
Ah!
Happening.
Spider! Smash, smash, smash.
I'm right there with you. I am overly caffeinated for this night.
Wired.
I have hot chocolate. I am happy.
Dude, I love hot chocolate, but it does not, like, energize me at all. It makes me feel tired.
Yeah.
It's because of the warm drinks tend to do that, unless it's coffee.
Yeah.
Actually, the other day, my sister-in-law brought me, like, she came to visit the office where I work at with my brother and actually her sister. And she came, paid us a visit, and got each of us a drink from Tim Hortons, because there's a Tim Hortons right down the road from our office. And my brother brought mine over. It was like some mocha, like ice thing or whatever. I don't generally drink coffee, but he brought it over, and as a joke, I'm like, was wondering if you had one for me, and he's just like, never mind, and he starts walking away. And then he brings it back. And like, I drank it just because I'm like, I know this is gonna keep me awake, especially because I don't like it. Like, it's just like the taste of coffee, no matter what kind it is. Like, I don't like it particularly.
I don't know if it's because I was a barista or if it's just because like I had to drink it so much. But, like, I am such a fan of coffee. I
See,
love coffee.
everyone else in my family loves coffee. Even my younger sister, who's like 13.
But,
You just have to have someone make good coffee. Maybe you've only had
Yeah.
good coffee.
I've
I have,
had,
like, a-
so I've had like homemade coffee, like, you know, you just put the grounds in and whatever. I've
If
had
you make
Dunkin'
it
Donuts
Keurig,
coffee,
then,
and I've had coffee from Tim Hortons, and never cared for it. Like, plain coffee is just too bitter for me, and like mocha, it's like I can kind of get into it, but I'd rather not
Probably-
drink it if I don't have to.
You probably like cappuccino, but
Maybe, I don't know. Like, so my warm drink of choice is hot chocolate, but like I said, it makes me tired. So it's like, which yeah, because it's warm, but also like it's sweet. So it's like, it's more sugary than it is caffeinated.
You like
Yeah.
caramel?
I like caramel, yes.
Caramel macchiato next time. Those are good.
Mm.
Actually, what do you
What?
guys think on like saying caramel versus caramel?
I say
Two
caramel,
different
but
words.
Caramel. All the
I
way.
mean, it's spelled caramel. I say
Caramel.
caramel because that's how I grew up saying it.
I thought it was like
Hang on,
one
is
is
there a
for when it's
difference?
solid and one is for when it's like liquid.
Is there a difference? Hang on.
So
Is
maybe I'm
there?
wrong. Maybe I'm
I'd
dumb.
like to know that.
Okay,
I thought it
generally
was like-
caramel is defined as a chewy. Caramel is a misspelling when used in context. It is a word that can be used to be a name for people or places. Caramel is defined as a chewy light brown candy made from butter, sugar, milk, or cream. Or and
Because I
milk
thought
or
caramel was the candy.
cream.
but
Caramel is the
was,
correct
like,
spelling if you're talking about food or colors. I guess it's kind of the same thing as like all right spelt as two different words and all right ALRIGHT. I had to think for a second to spell that. You dare watch me? You dare gaze upon my visage
Oh yeah, I'm burning.
for free? Glances over at the
Do it.
dollar a dab.
Would you really dab if someone gave you $1?
Yes.
Yeah.
It started out as a joke, and then the other Jake paid me $1 for it, and I'm like, okay, that's a thing now. Another thing,
Funny.
I have that on there, like right above my stream, and I also have $5 for 10 minutes of voice mod. There's an actual like thing with Twitch that you can set up where like people can donate and choose to like turn on voice mod on you and like choose the like preset and whatever. But that only works with bits, and because I'm not an affiliate or a partner, I don't have the option to allow people to donate bits. So it literally works as just like you would donate, the little thing would pop up and it'd be like, oh, thank you for donating, and then I would do the thing.
Oh.
I think I've only gotten like $11 in total for donations. That was
That's pretty
both.
good,
They were
though.
both from the other Jake. One of them, like, I was talking about like wanting to buy a mic stand. He's like, "How much would it cost?" I'm like, "Probably not more than like $20." Turned out I was wrong. It cost $30, but he went and donated $10, and I went and ordered it after stream.
Mic stand?
Yeah, mic stand, arm, whatever you want to call it. I call it an
Oh, okay.
arm because it's the one that like,
Yeah.
it's like the scissor thing.
Swivel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Or, like,
one.
it
I don't know if
opens
you're
and
looking for a
whatever.
particular one, but it
Oh, no,
it
I
costs
have
like
one.
$11.
I have one. I was just
Yeah.
saying at the time I didn't have one, and I was talking about buying one.
Oh.
I just got, what was it? It's like a newer brand, NEWEER
I
or
love that
whatever.
brand.
Yeah.
I got that. I believe that was the brand I got. And on my previous desk, I had to keep changing positions for it because, like, it had these rails that went up on the
Mhm.
sides. So, like, I couldn't have anything on the side of my desk because there wasn't room for it. So, like, I moved it from the back to the side, to the front, to the other side, and now with this desk, I've just got it over to the side. So, like, I can just, like, push it away when I'm done, or pull it out when I'm ready to record and stream. Which, looking at it on stream, looks really funny. It's just like... But... you are having way too much fun with that.
I mean, I'm not the only one.
You're a bad influence.
I know.
You say that. You say that so proudly. I know.
Chaos.
Control!
You say it like you didn't do it.
I
know what you're talking
mean,
about.
the fact still stands that she's a bad influence. I only did it because she did. I mean, I also did it because it was fun, but mainly because she was doing it. She enabled me, she gave me the
See,
telescope.
In video games, I am a horrible enabler and I'm a horrible manipulator. Cause I've been playing for both sides this entire time on the community server, and nobody noticed for the longest time.
So yeah, you'd be good at Among Us.
I might be.
I'm so bad at lying, but like I still want to do it anyway. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I can lie, I just choose not to.
Not.
In real life, I'm pretty straight shooting.
Mm.
Video games, screw it. I like chaos. I like how we're just all using our telescopes.
All of you except me.
You
Make
don't have
one.
one.
You kids with your
Yeah.
diamond picks.
Make one.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Ah, there's a whole army spawning down there. You might want to light that up.
Target practice. Let's go.
I mean,
Yeah, sniper duel. Kelsey,
not
have
really
more
listening
arrows.
to Fall Out Boy, but okay.
Kelsey,
I thought that was funny.
arrow.
All row.
I need to get Kelsey an infinity bow.
I mean,
my
being
shield
honest, we should all get infinity bows. That would be ideal. Oh,
Shield
so
bow.
which do you think is more worth it? Mending or infinity on a bow? Because you can't have
Infinity.
both.
I think infinity. Because unless you get a mob farm, it's not. You're not gonna have unlimited arrows.
True.
And you know, it's not taking up all kinds of space in your inventory.
Yeah. The only
For
problem
care.
is you can't put mending.
Yeah. Mending would keep your bow going longer, so you wouldn't have to go through the trouble of getting string.
An Unbreaking 3 bow, I believe, has about the same durability as a diamond tool, so
Yeah, it's pretty.
it's actually a really highly durable.
You're welcome.
Why are you thanking me?
I didn't,
Why did you go, you're welcome?
because I'm saying you should be thanking me.
Why?
Because I made it an easy kill for you. It's not that deep. Excuse you? Looks like you were trying to shoot yourself in the foot.
Who knows? Maybe I will. Do it. Do this. I think we already talked about it. You ever seen the movie Grown Ups?
Yes.
Huh.
Aww.
I like how we derailed so bad.
Well,
My brain doesn't think.
if someone wants to go throughout the mine shaft and start gathering rails,
No thoughts, head empty.
Yes.
that's definitely backwards.
doesn't need to be.
Good thoughts.
I guess it'd be thoughts no, head empty, if you're saying it backwards.
Good thoughts, no empty.
I mean, that's not backwards, that's just swapping the words.
Well, maybe that's the way I wanted it to go.
You do you.
I always go.
Yeah, Jake, you and your logic.
No, Kelsey has logic. I have magics. Daw jokes.
Bruh. I'm gonna hunt you down now.
Hunt down the free man.
That was a terrible video game. Probably the worst game made in recent times.
See, this is part of the reason why I do like streaming and content creation and stuff, because I like to have people to bounce off of with things.
Bounce off of you? Cool.
Only if they're that flexible.
Um.
What? Say that again?
Ooh,
Ooh,
ooh.
ooh, ooh.
You said that with like a pained voice.
Confused Unga Bunga.
I'm surprised that Jacob didn't realize why we ooh-wooed right off the bat. I don't
'Cause
know
you're
that says
furries?
about us. Yes, yes, we are. Thank you very much.
I know you are. We've known each other for, what, 6, 7 years now?
Something like that.
It was definitely like 2014, so like, yeah, 7, coming up on 8 years.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh,
6 of those years, we only talked over text.
Occasionally. Jacob over here saying things, saying horrible things without realizing it. Us, ooh woo.
Ooh, ooh, intensifies.
Didn't say it, I just laughed.
I am not affiliated.
Yeah, you are. You're an Oomer.
There you are.
Therefore, you are affiliated with us.
Yes.
Ow. Ow. This is not an
Okay.
ideal position to be in.
Ooh woo.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, so that just reminded me of something.
Oh,
So,
no.
a while back,
No.
Matt Pat did a video
Oh,
about...
God.
He did a video about this YouTube channel that, like, always comments on, like, completely random videos.
Oh,
And the name is
Oh,
Awoe.
it's ooh.
Yeah.
It's Awoe, but he kept, like, for the entire video, he kept pronouncing it O-W-O.
Is he that, like, not self-aware?
I honestly
He
don't
is.
know if he was doing it as a joke or not. Because it is
I
perfectly
bet.
within Matt Pat's, like...
I think he
what's
just
the
doesn't want
word?
Footage of him saying "oh whoa" on the internet to go around because you know people would spread that.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's already incriminated himself with, I just simultaneously whipped and nay-nayed! A woe would not be, like... I can't imagine it would be that much worse. Like, one is cringe and one is just, like, really cringe. I'll leave which up to you.
The first one is worse. Because terrible dancing trends.
I'm pretty sure that clip is from back in, like, 2012 or earlier.
It was still horrible and stupid.
The song didn't come out till 2014, so that's impressive.
Matt Pat was ahead of his time.
Yes.
I'd rather
feel like
commit
I'm
to
the
the
only
bit
one
than
who
admit I'm wrong.
I feel like I'm the only one who didn't like him.
I watched him for a
Not
little
been
while.
the greatest at times, but I feel like he's done a lot more good than he has bad.
After the Etika thing, I just haven't been that big of a fan.
Mm.
personally.
I
Hanukkah,
kinda
and then
thought-
the Undertale bullshit he pulled.
Oh yeah.
and
You
then-
say that, and then
Fancy
just like a week
mess.
ago, circus performers went and played Megalovania for the Pope.
Oh, I
Just
thought you were talking
dumb.
about how they like he undermined the one game dev because every video he made on that game he compared it to Undertale.
yeah.
I thought that
Yeah.
that was kind of shitty, personally, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I stopped being a fan mostly after he clung so heavily to FNAF.
Oh,
Like, he was just following the trends, but he
I
stuck to
mean,
that forever.
You can't really blame him.
And I don't blame him for it. It just got so annoying after a while.
I
yeah,
mean,
FNAF isn't the most
at least
great.
he was self-aware enough to know that it was annoying, and he himself was annoyed that FNAF kept being a thing. Because he's like, I've committed myself to this, so as long as this exists, I have to keep doing it.
Exactly.
I
So
wouldn't
he
have
was
a
just
problem.
basically doing his job. It's just
Yeah.
so
Plus,
much
like, he has hired people, like, working on these videos for him, so even if it's not the, I guess, high road to take, he has to do whatever he can to make sure that there's income to continue paying these people.
yeah, makes sense.
Fair. It is a business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a really shitty one.
I wouldn't have as much of a problem if he would like just apologize after he said things instead of either like making
Yeah.
excuses or just like
I
being
completely
rude to
forgot
people
about
that
that
call him out.
situation. I forgot about that situation.
I,
yeah.
I mean, he's apologized for a lot of things, especially, like, what was
He
it? There
also
was an
did it with the
experience one
2.5
person
hour
had.
stream. Like hating on people who called him out.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just think that's like uncalled for.
That's like a Jake Paul level of crappy.
Exactly.
I heard Jake, and for a second, just like
No.
completely
No.
Oh.
brain flatlined, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" When
No, we're
it's
talking
like
Jake
I know
Paul.
there are other people named Jacob, and it's just I'm that tired.
Man
that's
who
what
killed
happened to
Dead
my
Body
brain.
in 2018.
Yeah.
That other Paul.
Yeah. They're both the same, essentially. Nobody cares.
Every day, bro, because England is my city.
You like the Disney Channel?
Disney Channel. But no, I mean, yeah, he's not been the greatest person, but like the last couple of years, his whole like $1 million challenge stream thing has raised quite a bit of money for St. Jude's.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
I respect that. Big time. Big time.
And like
And
I
that's very
can't
charitable,
imagine
isn't it?
how much money, like, yeah, they could probably like make it a write-off or whatever to an extent because it's for business
Yeah.
purposes and for charity.
You look
But
at
like
PETA will do
still, like
charitable
at the
things.
time, they would have had to pay the money for that stuff to get all these people here to get things set up, especially
Yeah.
with COVID being a thing, having to deal with like all of the restrictions and protocols and all that stuff.
Like, well, it's like I can't hate him because I don't know
No.
him personally, but like, I know. I don't think it's difficult to apologize. So whenever
No,
like,
and he
people
has-
do crappy stuff,
I know
they'll
he has
apologize.
apologized about some things, but I can't say that I know that he's apologized about everything.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he's human like the rest of us, so we can't expect him to
He's
be
a human
perfect.
being, but he's also a public figure, and a lot of public figures can use their fame to influence things, like, you know, Dream with his mob vote.
Oh, yeah, that was horrible.
So yeah, he's a human being, but he's they make
Human
big
beings
people
can
make
be pretty shitty.
they make mistakes, but they also, like, public figures have to remember that they have a huge influence on people.
Yeah. At the same
And a
time,
lot of people
though,
abuse
having a huge influence doesn't mean that people have to listen to them,
No,
or that
exactly,
they're
but
entirely
people do.
responsible for the people they influence.
No.
The issue is that they do anyway.
Like, you don't hear people like bashing the art school Hitler went to.
Yeah.
Like, he made his choice based off of the influence of others. Not that they're in any way responsible. I know that's a pretty extreme example, but...
It is a
That's
pretty
what I said.
extreme example.
I feel
Also,
like
hi
it's
Twitch,
different.
don't ban, please.
It's like, it's not like you can pretend like you don't know
Yeah.
Yeah.
to some extent.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like-
once it gets to a certain point, like you know the power that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dream abused the hell out of it
Yeah.
with that whole Minecraft mob vote thing.
It's like, what was the thing that happened recently where the guy like sent like he had like 14,000 viewers and sent them all into Pokemon's chat? It's like,
Yeah.
well, it's not my fault because I can't control what my viewers do, and it's like, well, it's like you knew what you were doing.
Exactly.
It's just, I get it to like a certain extent, but like sometimes it's like,
Bruh.
oh, bruh,
Yeah.
Be a little more self-aware.
right.
Or you get other recent events that happened that influenced people that, you know, didn't turn out very good. I'm not gonna say much
Yeah.
more about that, but
Oh no, I broke
I'm
it.
sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Haven't the past few years been interesting?
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, happy thoughts. Happy
Happy
things.
thoughts. January's almost
Positivity.
over.
And we haven't died yet.
Yes.
Yeah, you two haven't died.
Yeah.
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 I already speedrun life when I was born.
Cocoa.
You almost speedrun life.
Macaroni. What?
Nothing.
Are you saying what they were saying, or
No, I'm just
like,
saying what to you because I walked over and you're just swimming with them. I'm not-
is there a
it's fine.
problem?
No, no problem. No problem.
I was trying to see what all their names were. The best
Oh.
way I could do so was by trying to follow them instead of expecting them to stay still.
I'm following my Stardew Valley trend where I just name every animal after food, but not like the food that they're made of, so it's not weird.
What food are axolotls made of?
Well, that's
Fish.
exactly. Well,
Yeesh.
Fish.
stop.
Just
No,
different
I-
variances of misspelling fish.
I like that idea. You play Stardew Valley? I do too.
I think they added a multiplayer option recently too.
You
So.
have
That
a-
reminds me. I saw Clumsy was doing a Stardew Valley stream earlier.
Who's that?
It's my friend Fee. He goes by Clumsy.
Wait,
He's
wait. How many people can you have on multiplayer?
on Minecraft or on Stardew.
On Stardew Valley.
I'm
A bunch?
not sure. I would imagine
wanna
it wouldn't
say
be limited to
four.
2.
Pretty fun.
That would be
Especially
fun.
if it's
I've-
just like online play, probably at least a few.
I like to play on the monster world.
You can have more than you can up to three friends.
No, that's not bad. That's 4 people.
And is it crossplay? So it looks like it.
I think so. I know.
No, it's not.
Oh well. But I think I've only ever played on the one with all the monsters in it
Hmm.
Oh no!
because I really like
heck?
doing the Adventurers Guild. I don't do a whole lot of farming. I do a lot of Adventures Guild stuff and like the
I-
mining.
I just fish.
Ding 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 ding.
I've actually got my game volume off.
As a
Bruh.
girl, or
We can't be that entertaining.
What was that?
Glass.
Yeah, but why?
I
Why not?
accidentally placed it.
I thought
Better
you were
question,
just
why
like,
not?
bells? No. Just like throws bottle of water. Shut up!
Punches window.
I don't like spam.
Spam, 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 spam.
Oh,
Spam,
no.
spam.
Monty Python.
When I was young and foolish, we went and built a castle in the swamp.
Ah, yes. And then it fell down and sank into the swamp, so I built a second. That also fell and sank into the swamp. Then we built the third, and the third one burnt down, fell over, then fell into the swamp. But the fourth one stayed up. I have that movie. It is a funny movie.
My parents used to have it. We had it on VHS, but I never watched it. And then at some point, my parents just decided to like get rid of all of our movies, except for like a few. And that was all we had for like movies for a while. The same like 6 movies.
Yeet.
Lammo, my favorite.
It's like, oh, I was gonna think of a food. And then
Blamco, mac and cheese.
yeah, Blamco mac and cheese, but it's Lammo now with more lamb. Blamco mac and cheese now with more lamb pieces.
Have any of you ever watched Shoddycast, the Storyteller series?
No.
No.
So Shoddycast used to be a channel where they would do like Elder Scrolls and Fallout content. They started a series called The Storyteller where they had this Brotherhood of Steel guy going around telling the story of like the Mojave and like Fallout 3 and stuff. And then he ends up, they did a couple of seasons and then
I've
they
heard that
end up
Storyteller.
having, yeah. So then they end up, Shoddycast is the channel behind it. Then like, they end up going and chasing after some NCR project, which turned out to be a Android recreation of the original Vault Dweller. And like from there, they started going over like stuff from Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, and this is all before Fallout 4 came out. It actually came out during the last season that they did of it. So like the last season is all done. It's Machinima, so they were previously doing it in like Fallout 4, New Vegas and 3, and then they switched over to Fallout 4, which looked a lot better. And they even like had them run into the Soul Survivor as a character in that. And then they were like, we're gonna do another thing. And then, no, they were talking about doing a Fallout movie in the same style.
Hey, look, our
And
friend are
then they didn't
Let me
for reasons. And then the channel became the property of Austin
get him.
from The Science.
Good.
So basically,
Get him. Yeah. go.
Austin from Game Theory owns
Yeah.
Shoddycast now. So it's like
We should do,
never has any content anymore.
We should do a thing on stream someday.
A thing?
A thing like
What sort of thing?
our little Umer group, but playing D&D.
That'd be cool.
That'd be fun.
I've wanted
on
ever
stream.
since like I found out about Critical Role and the Adventure Zone and other like live play stuff like that. I've wanted to do something.
That'd be fun.
Mm.
Actually,
I've
Kelsey,
been wanting to
I've
throw a
got
couple
Monster of the
stories.
Week.
I've also been wanting to use my stories for something.
We could do our own West Virginia cryptid hunt game.
Yay!
Country roads. Take me home.
We always end up making that joke, and I feel like
Poor
it's
Kelsey.
poor
Well, no,
Kelsey.
wait, I don't think Luna and Brandon know. If you guys know, I'm from Point Pleasant.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Mothman girl.
Yeah.
She was. That was another thing we were talking about before we just like kept sending each other music files last night. Was just she
Is
was
that
talking
really
about.
that big of a cult following over there?
No. We
No.
don't. So, okay.
It's more of a
They're
tourism thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's literally how the town gets its money.
Oh.
Yeah. That and coal mining. So we don't, at least what I know, there are like a couple people who believe it, a couple people who don't. Most people think he got crushed by a bridge. Right?
Of course, you'll get the conspiracy theorists and whatnot, but
Yeah.
I don't really believe in the supernatural. I do find it very interesting, though.
yeah.
Well, the thing is, it was almost definitely an ibis. People like to pretend that it wasn't. Just because, you know, money.
What is an ibis?
An
Ibis.
Ibis.
It's
What
like
is
a.
that?
It's kind of like a stork, or like a crane.
Oh, so a
Huh.
bird.
Yeah, it's a lot like a. Or,
Just complete small brain. Oh, a bird.
hold on, look at a picture.
That is very interesting.
Is
Yeah.
a void.
They're
Bird.
mostly in like what Louisiana, but sometimes they migrate up. But, like they have
Louisiana.
red eyes, which is why everyone thinks that that's what they saw. Because the whole story of like how it started, it was basically four people who were in a car,
Oh.
and they saw him like right after they finished getting high.
Of course.
Ah,
It's
yes.
like, yeah,
That makes sense.
Hanging out in the mystery machine, eh?
right, basically. Well, and they were already probably like scared because they were like by the old minefield anyway.
Oh.
It's like, yeah. It's, it's a long story. But no one says that part.
We got time. Interesting.
I love my hometown, but it's dumb. I was telling I was telling Jake about it last night, but there was a pizza place that's like right around the corner.
I
from my
was
grandma's
I
house.
was wondering if you were gonna get to that.
Yeah. So the only reason they're still in business is because chorists will go there, and they'll order the Mothman pizza, but it's
no.
literally just a pizza with a bunch of black olives in the shape of a Mothman and
I see.
pepperoni for the eyes. So like they always get it, and they're like, thanks. Thanks.
I always find that stuff very interesting.
Because there's just so much that goes on. Because technically, the town was made on an Indian burial ground.
Oh no.
Yeah.
oh no.
So there is a
Oh,
curse
no.
in the town.
I don't know if I believe that's kind of stuff either, but it's still kind of scary.
Like I don't know if it's real or not, but like technically we were cursed.
Whether it's
Whether
the
it's
curse
real or
was
not.
legit or not, you still get cursed.
Right. Yeah. So that's where I'm from.
Neat. I have the most boring town in existence then.
Better.
I was telling her how there wasn't really anything like that around here. Like the closest I can think of is like some people think the fog is haunted when it gets really thick. And
Yeah.
apparently somewhere in southern Maine there was this thing where this girl, like on the night of her prom or whatever, she was like left out in the woods and like ended up somehow getting decapitated. So like this girl can sometimes on foggy nights, that's how it ties in, be seen around this area just walking around, and like you pull up to her and she's like headless.
Yeah.
Or
was
like
it,
Faceless or something like
Hereditary?
that.
I didn't even make that connection. Like Hereditary? Like
What do
that
you
kinda
mean?
like the movie.
I'm not sure. I think there was a movie based on it, actually. I'm not sure. Hang on. I know they actually have like a sort of thing around there for tourism for it. 'Cause there are like main legends and stuff, but they're not necessarily like as big as like the Mothman. It's not really cryptids
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. Because it's like, before I started talking to you guys, the only thing I knew about Maine was like from Stephen King books, which I'm sure is not correct at all.
I mean,
No.
I haven't read Stephen King's books, but there's probably some truth to it because he actually has a house in Bangor. And, like, people go up and take pictures of it all the time. I actually, in college, in one of my photography classes, I got to meet the King family photographer.
That's cool.
Like, this guy legally is the only person allowed to take photos for Stephen King and his family. And, like, he was one of Stephen's son's childhood friends, and, like, something happened with his family, or, like, he got kicked out or whatever, and they took him in and basically helped raise him or whatever for some of his life. And then, like, he went out and started learning photography, got good at it, went to Stephen and was like, hey, I can take pictures good now. And he's like, cool, now you're the only one who can take pictures for me. It's like any photos for like the books and stuff are done by him, or like photos for like reference for artwork, all that's done by him. He has like several magazine deals and contracts with them where he'll take pictures for them, and they're only allowed to use the pictures within like a certain time frame, and then they're not allowed to use them again unless they sign a new contract with him. And like, he showed us a picture that that's like not a public picture of Stephen. Why were you? How did you drown?
I was bored.
Anyways, he showed us a picture
yes,
that wasn't
drowning
like
is
a
great
public
way to pass
photo
the time.
of Stephen. Basically, like, one afternoon he was out just taking pictures of Stephen, and he had his guitar with him, and like, he held it a certain way that, you know, people hold guns. And apparently at that time, when gun control was a really hot topic, hotter than usual, Stephen had kind of spoken for gun control. And they thought that picture of him could be like misconstrued or whatever, so they agreed not to make it a public image. But he did show it to us on his phone. This class of like 20 people. And it's like, I'm one of 20 people, maybe a couple other classes. I have no idea if he's shown it to anyone else. But like, one of a small group of people that's seen this picture of Stephen King that apparently is not like a publicly available image.
It's neat.
That's neat.
I mean, this is all stuff he told us. It's not like we got to actually meet Stephen or hear anything else about it. And like, you can only like take so much as like genuine truth, and like maybe a little bit of its embezzlement. That's not the right word. Embellishment. That's it. Embezzlement. Yes.
Oh, yeah. We're criminals.
Real small brain moment there.
I was like, I don't know how we got here, but like,
Embellishment. That's what I mean.
I haven't got a clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do.
You know what I mean. But anyways, it was really cool to see him and stuff.
Yeah.
He had a like Got Cthulhu shirt or something on, but it was like the word Cthulhu was in like the Coca-Cola font. So it was like, huh, okay. Are you guys really that bored? Kelsey went and drowned because she was bored, and then Brendan went and just fell.
No, I just don't know what I'm doing.
Drowning is a great way to pass the time.
And confirm, I've done it twice.
Same.
Okay.
Sorry. What are we doing?
I'm about to drown, but not for the fun of it.
Oh, that's no fun.
Make it fun.
You happy with us?
Ah. I just found what I was looking for, too. I was trying to find the hole I dug in the aquifer that leads down to the big cave. It's been almost 3 hours. I think I'm gonna end soon. 'Cause it
And we got
is-
nothing done. Woo.
I mean, not entirely true.
Yeah, valid.
Oh. Where'd the waterfall go?
I took it.
Brandon!
We don't need the waterfall anymore.
Yeah.
Mr. I stole it. I stole it, the waterfall.
I'll fix it. I started it.
Thief. Thiefs is Bagginses. We hate Bagginses forever.
Hobbitses.
Anyways, we did get the elevators done. There's that. I've made some progress on the aquifer tunnel. And you guys roasted me, as usual.
Correct.
And for some reason, we considered the morality of MatPat.
You know, just a casual Saturday night.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I mean, everyone does it.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, Solano disappeared.
It did.
Did.
Where'd it go? Wow.
Last time I saw it, it was swimming in a circle.
Hmm.
I don't know if that helps. Probably not.
They're really good at that.
Indeed. In fact, there are a few other things that they are that good at than swimming in circles.
There's something else you guys want to do?
Magic.
Magic?
Magic.
Like close-up magic or like fun magic?
The fun kind.
Cool.
Up close magic isn't fun.
It's not.
Are you saying as someone who's as like an audience member or the person doing the magic?
Oh,
Yes.
I think I'm about to die again. Oh, nope. Just barely.
Remember to make it fun.
Do a flip.
We are horrible people.
Yes.
Do a flip. We do flips on this stream.
sometimes I just think about some of the things that have been said. And then,
Why would you think about that?
Why
I
would you
don't know.
think?
I don't do it that often.
We only have 2 brain cells, Kelsey.
Right.
We have to
Can't
preserve
waste
them.
it on not thinking about things. Well, I think that's a pretty good sign. So I am going to swap back over to the stream cam.
I'm thinking on drowning?
Yes,
Yay!
it's a very solemn note.
Oh,
Drowning
so
is the
sad.
best.
What note? It depends on which note resonates with you, I guess.
I would say the drowning.
The drowning mode.
I would say that's what affected me the most at the end, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh man. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the stream and checking us weirdos out. Hopefully we're not too weird for you. And if we're not, show us by following the stream. So you can be notified whenever we go live next, or rather when I go live. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night, planning to anyways. Sunday is usually solo stream night, but I guess we'll see what happens. Also, go check out the About section for a bunch of stuff. There's links to my socials and stuff under, well, socials. Link to my Discord server. It's not super active, but I'm hoping more people will fix that. Hasn't worked so far, but it will eventually. Check out my merch store. I got some t-shirts and mugs and other stuff like that. Some even with my mug on it. I don't know how much that incentivizes you, but just go buy something. Or if for whatever reason you want to give me money with no physical object for compensation, you can go to my PayPal and donate directly through there. And also check out all of these folks who dare to tolerate me. Check out Kelsey pretty much everywhere. Do What You Lovely on Twitter, on Spotify, YouTube, all that stuff. Luna's got a channel, Cyglav. It's not much of anything yet, but yeah. And go check out Brendan, who goes by Eternal Husky, on both Instagram and DeviantArt. I think that's pretty much it. So, hope you have a great day, night, wherever you're seeing this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.